Hello, and thank you for clicking on my channel, Cali Legends Media. I'd like to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel up to now. I really appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up like button, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever another video comes out if you like this type of content. So, this video is going to talk a little bit about what to watch out for when you're going to fight a case and you get arrested. Even if it's a drunk driving case, whatever kind of case it is, I'm going to give some advice. It's not because I condone illegal or criminal activity, but I'd hate for anybody to do time and get separated from their family and lose their jobs, and all the bad stuff that happens to those that you're providing for out in the street, the struggle that they get thrown into. So anyways, I want to speak about from the beginning when you first get arrested and they read you your Miranda rights, the right to remain silent and all that. Your best bet is to do exactly that. Don't talk to nobody about anything. Just say you want to wait till you have an attorney present. Talk to an attorney, and if you can somehow afford an attorney, get an attorney to help you. Because public defenders, look, the law says that in order for you to be sentenced and convicted for a crime, you need to be represented by a lawyer, okay? And in my opinion, many times, that's about as good as the attorney's good for. They call them dump truck attorneys, and pretty much that's what they are. They're just dump trucks. They're just there to dump you, dump you in prison. Work with the DA. They make a deal like, what are we gonna do with this guy? They go out to lunch and talk about how they're gonna take your freedom and for how long. If you can afford an attorney, get an attorney on your own. If not, just pray you get an attorney that's going to have your back and he's going to work, to defend you. Anyways, so first thing, remain silent. Second of all, don't talk to no other inmates about your case. They actually have informants that get paid for their information, and they'll put them in with you just to ask you questions and get you talking. And if you don't know better, you start talking about things you shouldn't be talking about. Don't talk to your case to nobody, except your attorney. That's your safest bet. There's guys in prison that are looking at a lot of time. So they get information from you, and they might even add a little something to guarantee, that you're going to get convicted so that they could get that time taken off of them, whatever time the DA says that they'll take from them for giving up the right information. So be real careful who you talk to in there. Don't talk to your case about anybody, okay? Also, the simple fact that the cell you're sitting in might be wired. They do that, if you're not aware of it, you're aware of it now. They do wire the cells and listen to conversations, depending on what the case is and how serious they are about getting you caught up and convicted. So, if you do end up in a cell and say you end up with your cousin rolling up, you and your cousin are in there and you could trust them enough, you think, if you are going to talk in the cell, you guys get close to each other, keep it low. Remember, the walls have ears. If not, through microphones, the cells next to you, people got their ears open, So watch what you say. Always watch what you say. There's a thing in jail, and even in the streets, where they say trust no man. They even have a Japanese writing, Korean writing, Vietnamese writing, that illustrates to not trust a man. I have mine right here on my wrist. Mine's is trust no human. I'm sorry, I can't show it. I can't twist it around. Anyways, mine's is different. Mine says trust no human. And really, you know, especially in jail, how could you trust anybody, you know? If somebody wants to do harm to you and they can't get to you, they're gonna get the person closest to you to do it. And if they've committed themselves to certain causes, they don't have a choice but to do it. And if they don't, then they're gonna get did themselves. So that being the case, you know, you got to stay on your toes, man. You can't really trust anybody, especially, you know, in there. You know, you're in there with murderers, you know, people who rob and steal, and, you know, I'm not saying that they're bad people, but compared to the average Joe who doesn't ever do anything like that, can't imagine doing something like that, it's a different breed. You know, it's a whole different bear. So you got to watch yourself, you know, regardless who you're with. Even if you have a good time and you're getting along, you play cards out, you're always spreading, you're always kicking it. Still, you know, keep an eye for strange behavior and stuff that makes you feel uncomfortable. You can't trust nobody. You really can't. You know, in the long run, don't do it. It'll cost you, you know. There's a lot of things that you can do to prevent getting told on, but nothing as serious as just not speaking. Just, you know, if you get incarcerated, go in there, keep your mouth closed and your ears open and your eyes watching everything, and learn what you can. But don't be too talkative and expose things about you. Because believe me, if you say something even in the jail about the jail or how it's being ran or something you don't like, it's going to get back to the person running it, you know? Everything you say is going to get dissected and judged. So, you know, when you're on the phone talking to your people, watch what you say. Because there's people next to you and they're hearing all of that. And if you're complaining or you know, you got some beef in there or something and you're talking about it, everybody knows that everything's recorded on that phone. So they're going to say you're pretty much telling, you know? So you just have to be quiet, keep your mouth quiet. And when you're on the phone, talk to your loved ones about you guys, you know? Don't talk about stuff that's going on in the jail, because you are going to get pushed up on. And yes, those phones, they do record everything, you know, and they use everything you say that they can in court. Cell phones. Don't think because somebody has a cell phone and say, oh, well, I got a cell phone, I could talk. You know, it's not record. Hey, let me tell you something. A lot of those cell phones come in through deputies, okay? In prison, a lot of those cell phones come in through free staff and through the COs, okay? I'm not giving up no game, no secret. Everybody knows, you know, it's well known, okay? And those phones many times come in already bugged, you know? They have so many RICO cases with thousands of hours of recorded, you know, planning on murders and moving drugs and money, and, you know, those phones aren't safe. They're not. So you handle a cell phone just like you would out here. You know, you don't want to say anything on your phone. You just don't know, man. The government does so many things to break the privacy laws, you know, and ignore our rights to privacy. They listen in on a lot of stuff. But on those phones in jail, especially, a lot of them come in already set. You know, they know that there's going to be things discussed on that cell phone that they want to know about. So even if you're talking on a cell phone, don't discuss your case. You know, especially if it's very serious, don't do it. Just be quiet about everything. Anyways, like I said, this isn't to help people get away or anything. You know, it's to keep your case private, okay? And between you and your lawyer. And so you guys could work your defense without any outside influence, meaning recordings and sheriffs misinterpreting what you say maybe, or inmates twisting up what you say and making it sound. Just be quiet about everything. And God forbid any of you is watching this video, it ever happens to, but if you do end up in there, I hope you could remember that and just keep everything to yourself. That's my video for today. And thank you for watching. I hope to see you on the next video. Let's hope we never have to use these things that I talked about. Let's hope we never get in that situation. If you ever do, good luck. And I hope things come out good for you. Because if it comes out good for you, that means it's good for your family, who are the people that are important in our lives, our wives, our children, those that love us. Let's be out here for them. Take care of them and love them back. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you on the next video. God bless you.